Hi everyone, this is Selina. Welcome back to one of my videos. I hope you're well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Selina and I release a crochet tutorial every week. And this week I'm bringing to you this vintage crochet wrap. As always, the free pattern is available on my blog selinaveronique.com. So if you head over to my blog, you will have the full details on this Edwardian Era wrap and obviously the free pattern as always. And this is a really nice vintage project. As you can see, it features a filet crochet stitch and a shell stitch edging, which I really love. It's obviously a rectangular shaped wrap, which I love, and this is a really easy project. So for this project I used 2 skeins of Bernat Softy Baby yarn. This is 100% acrylic yarn and it's considered a light 3 yarn in American terms and a DK weight yarn in British terms, and I used shade pink. You will also be needing a 4mm crochet hook, as well as a tapestry needle and a pair of scissors, and that's all you will be needing for this project. I will be using US terms with British terms in brackets, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. That really helps out my channel. And if you want more feminine crochet content, just head over to my Patreon page. The link is in the down bar. Okay, so to begin this tutorial, you will be making a slip knot. So just go ahead and create your slip knot. Pop your hook through and tighten. And now what we are going to be doing is chaining 60. So just go ahead and chain 60. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so once you've chained 60, obviously I've chained less to demonstrate this pattern, but the principle is the exact same. So once you have 60 chains, you are going to be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains from the hook, and you will be placing a double crochet into that 6th chain from the hook. So to create your double crochet, just wrap your yarn around your hook, go into that chain, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook. Take your yarn and pull through 2 loops, and take your yarn and pull through 2 loops, and that creates a double crochet. And the first 5 chains at the beginning of this row counts as a chain space, a double crochet and a chain. And this will all make sense as we go along. Now what you are going to be doing is chaining 1 and skip the next chain and go into the next with a double crochet. So just go ahead and place a double crochet into that chain. And as you can see, this creates our pattern. Now chain 1, skip a chain and go into the next with a double crochet. Now chain 1, skip a chain and go into the next with a double crochet. Chain 1, skip a chain and go into the next with a double crochet. Chain 1, skip a chain and go into the next with a double crochet, and just carry on with this pattern until you reach the end of this row. And I've almost finished my row, so I'm going to show you what to do to finish off this row. As you can see, I have 2 chains left, so I'm going to chain 1, skip 1 chain and go into the last chain with a double crochet. And this is what I have so for the first row. Now for row 2, you are going to be chaining 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Turn your work, and this chain 4 counts as your first double crochet and chain 1. And what you are going to be doing is skipping this, and this goes with this first stitch here. What you are going to be doing is skipping the chain space from the previous row and going directly into the double crochet from the previous row with another double crochet. So just place double crochet on top of the double crochet from the previous row, chain 1, skip a chain and go into the next double crochet from the previous row, chain 1, skip a chain and go into the next with a double crochet, and just carry this on until you reach the end of this row. Okay, so I've almost finished this row, and so to finish this row, and what we are going to be doing is skipping the next chain and going into the next to finish off this row. There we go. And this is what it looks like. So this is what this looks like. And now for row 3 and every single row after that, you will be simply repeating row 2 that I've just showed you. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Turn your work, and this counts as a double crochet and chain 1 space. Skip the next chain and go into the next stitch, which is a double crochet from the previous row with a double crochet, chain 1, skip a chain and go into the next with a double crochet, chain 1, skip a chain and go into the next with a double crochet, and just carry this on for this row and every row. And don't forget at the end of this row to place your double crochet in this stitch, then chain 1 and then place a double crochet in the 4th chain from the beginning of the previous row. So just carry this on, and I have 119 rows in total, so just carry on this pattern until you have 119 rows in total. I'll be writing the exact measurements of my wrap on my blog, so check that out if you are interested. And then once you've completed your 119 rows, I'll show you how to create the border. Okay, so I've crocheted my 119 rows, and now I'm going to show you how to make the border. So to create your border, so we've not fastened off, so do not fasten off, and start creating the border. So we are going to be going all the way around this shawl, and to do this we are simply going to be chaining 1, and this does not count as a stitch, and we are going to be working all along this edge. I am going to zoom in. There we go. So we are going to be working along this first side, and we are going to be placing single crochets. So just go ahead and pop your hook through and place a single crochet. And this is what I call the wrong side of the stitches. So this is a row side. So just make sure that you place a single crochet evenly all across this edge so as to not tighten the project. So just go ahead and place single crochets all around this side, and then I'll show you what to do once you reach the first corner. Okay, so I forgot to show you what I did at the corner here, but I'll show you what I'm going to do now that I reached another corner. So obviously I just turned the corner. Just place a single crochet all across here, and then once you reach this corner here, just place once again a single crochet into each and every stitch, or just place them evenly across this edge, and just do this for the 4 sides of the shawl, and then I'll show you what to do to finish off this round and to do round 2. Okay, so to finish off this round, I'm simply going to slip stitch through the first single crochet that we did, like so, and this is round 1 completed. Okay, so now for the next round, what we are going to be doing is chaining 3, 1, 2, and 3, and this counts as our first double crochet. I'm just going to zoom in. And what we are going to be doing is placing another 5. Okay, so we finished this round, and if you want to know exactly how many single crochets I've placed across this first round, just check out my blog. I'll have written down the exact number of single crochets that you need. And now for the next round, you are going to be chaining 3, so 1, 2, and 3, and this counts as a double crochet. And now go ahead and place 4 more double crochets inside that stitch. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that creates our first shell. And now what we are going to be doing is what we are going to be doing now is skipping 1 and 2 stitches and going into the next stitch with a single crochet, and then skip 1 and 2 stitches and go into the next with 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 double crochets. Skip 2 stitches and go into the next with a single crochet. And now once again, skip 1 and 2 stitches and go into the next with 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip 2 stitches and go into the next with a single crochet, and then skip 1 and 2 stitches and go into the next with 5 double crochets, and just carry on this pattern all the way around, so all the way across all sides, and then I'll get back to you to show you how to finish off this round. And if you need more help, don't forget to check out the written pattern, which is on my blog. Okay, so I've gone all the way around with this pattern, and I've placed my last single crochet here, and this is the first shell that we made. And what I am going to be doing is popping my hook through this here and slip stitching and fastening off. So I'm just going to leave a long tail for sewing in, and this is it. So this is the end of this pattern.